Residential tenants in Ontario have already started to receive notice that their rents are going up. First up, the tenant perspective. A chapter of the national advocacy organization Acorn Canada.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today and for your support. I'm Darlene Wesley. I used to live here at 309 Strathern, apartment number 1. We are here today at 309 because 4 long-term tenants of affordable homes were evicted by the landlord Kevin Monez. I'm going to go over what happened here at 309. We are demanding that the landlord, the city, and the province help us out to get back our homes. I was a tenant here for 18 years. Another tenant was 26 years, and the other 2 were 10 plus, just going into their 11th year. As you can see, the building is right next to all shopping amenities, buses. You know, everything's close. So 2020 we got our N13, and for renovations he wanted to do all the electrical, all the plumbing, tear out all the outer walls, and put in insulation and drywall. Then the only thing he did electrical was put in new panels. New electrical panels, from fuses to breakers. He didn't do none of the walls. He did a little bit of drywall upstairs on the top units for the ceilings that were coming down. And that's about it. They left, 2 left last July, another one October, and then I left on January 31st. He rented my apartment for the beginning of April. 2 months. Actually left on February 2nd, so it was less than 2 months. So you can't do all that work in less than 2 months. So as it turned out, we received funding from the Tenant Defense Fund to go to court. When we did go to court, we had an electrician, a home inspector, tell the board what needed to be done. The only thing that needed to be done were GFCIs near each water source, which is, you know, an outlet thing. So those were the only faults with the apartments. The rest was all cosmetic. Then in December, he offered two tenants their homes on Boxing Day. They could come back with a raised rent, 2.5% with no notice, and they have to buy their own appliances. You're not supposed to change the law. The rule was you come back at the same rent, same terms, everything. So then now one of our tenants had an emergency hearing which took 2 months to get, and our representative here is Kimberly Farrell, who helped us out. I don't know where we'd be without her. Thanks, Kim. And okay, so now he's revoked the right of first refusal, and now we have to go after him for bad faith. And when Robert went to go for his bad faith hearing. Before that, the board had told Kevin, do not rent out this apartment. Well, he went and hired Cornerstone Property and I know they were aware, and he let them rent out the apartments. And he's saying, I was in a car accident. I don't remember what happened. I didn't see the order. I thought it was hacked. I thought somebody hacked my mail and my phone. He had so many stories. It was unreal.
Catholic, so I don't lie.
Pardon? I'm Catholic and I don't lie. When Kimberly asked him, are you telling us this? Yes, I'm a Catholic. I don't lie. Oh, he's too much.
I think he's wrong on both counts.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now the rental housing enforcement unit is involved. They called me yesterday. They are going forward with charges, so he could be fined $50,000 per unit. So I hope he likes that one. Yeah, I hope he likes that one. Now, I didn't know, like I said, I was only gone 2 months, and my sister went by and seen that there was curtains in my window and all that. So the only thing he did there was all cosmetic, because you can't do all that work in less than 2 months. Okay, and then as Acorn, we demand that Kevin Monez give us back our homes. These were our homes for between 10 and 26 years. We paid our rent on time and in full, and we're never late. We were all good tenants. We are demanding the rental enforcement unit and the LTB apply the maximum fines to him. We are demanding that the City of Hamilton do what's in their power to protect tenants, and we need an anti-renoviction bylaw passed in August. We were at court already last month. We were there all day speaking, and there was like 26 delegations in person and 8 by video. So we're demanding that the province reform the LTB and pass rent control and ban renovictions. And I'm going to pass it to someone for a chance.
Great job. They've been doing it.
Okay, so we'll do a little chanting. So who are we? Acorn! What do we want? Stop renoviction.
Stop renoviction.
Who are we?
Acorn.
What do we want?
Stop renoviction.
Who are we? Acorn! What do we want? Stop renoviction! Kevin, give back tenants' homes. 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 Stop renoviction. Stop renoviction. Stop renoviction. Stop renoviction. Stop renoviction. Okay, now on to the next place. Now we're going to travel to the office of Cornerstone, Kevin hired, to rent out all the apartments. Cornerstone property. They were aware the tenants had first right of refusal, but they did it anyway. They are complicit in illegally evicting tenants. We're going to Cornerstone office, 105 Parkdale Avenue North.
And that doesn't far out.
Okay, I'm Darlene Wesley. This is 309 Strathern Avenue. I used to live in apartment number 1. This is my legal representative.
I'm Kimberly Farrell.
And we're here to see what's going on with our apartments. Okay, we've just come to the back. Seems he's paved the driveway and the yard and taken off the back stairs to block off the fire escape. That's illegal.
Yep.
That is really illegal.
And he did all of this without building permits anyways.
Yeah. So that'll be reported too. And then inside, he's got a new monitoring system behind the door. So that's more money.
Right.
But he's got no money.
So he was ordered to pay $5,000 to another tenant already that's been before the board in a T5 application. So the board has already determined that all of these tenants were rent-evicted.
Yeah.
Mr. Moniz came to the courthouse indicating that he was involved in a car accident and had no recollection of any of the things that were being put forward.
Yeah.
The board, for whatever reason, did not choose to fine him. They gave him a $5,000 award to Mr. Jewell, who's one of the residents of this property, who also gave their first right of refusal to the landlord prior to them leaving the unit. They've complied with the law in every respect, followed all the adjudicators' decisions. They vacated without any problems. It was always a concern at this point that it was a renoviction.
Yeah.
And given the fact that it's now before us as a renoviction, there's 3 more applications that are still currently before the board for bad faith as well.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the day in which he's got to pay $5,000, but he states that, I don't have any recollection of everything, so you should just literally forgive me.
No proof of the car accident.
No proof of car accident.
No doctor's notes.
No doctor's notes, but simply just forgive me and
Yeah.
I won't do it again.
There
But
was an order put forward, not to rent.
we did have an interim order from Mr. Jewell. Darlene and Candace, who was another resident, her daughter, who lives at this building, all of these tenants except one are disabled tenants. So they have been displaced. They pay at about $700 a month rent for their units. Currently, these rented units are now at $1,650 for the same rented units.
Yeah.
He rent-evicted them with a building permit indicating that he was going to do substantial renovations, so much so that they couldn't be there to do it.
Tear out walls.
But Darlene endured all of those renovations.
Yeah.
She lived here by herself
Yeah.
with all of those renovations
Right.
going on.
What would you like to see happen?
At this point, these Cornerstone Properties is a third party that has been contracted by Kevin Moniz. They knew full well that these units were a first right of refusal.
Right. I
They
told them.
ignored that. Miss Darlene told them
I told them.
specifically, and they acknowledged that they knew.
Yeah. I'm aware, he said.
The course of action here is not just monetary.
Yeah.
It has to be that these tenants get their units back, period. And at this point, I think that today's purpose is to show the tenants of this unit exactly who their landlord is and put faces to the names that are being flown around to show that there is actual persons behind what's happening. And they are the ones who are displaced. They are the ones who are homeless. They don't have other places to go.
Yeah.
They were only expected to be gone for anywhere from 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
And here we are. The unit downstairs, which afforded the building permit, I can't even imagine has been done any work. I haven't physically gone inside to see what work has been done, but I have had plenty of reports from Darlene indicating that most of the work that he claimed to be doing at the Landlord and Tenant Board never occurred.
No. He said he was going to tear out all the outer walls, that to the building.
Yep.
And put in insulation and drywall. He never touched any outer walls.
He said he had to take down the inner walls. They were lath inside, and said that he had to redo all of the electrical.
Yes.
None of that
No,
has been done.
he done. The only electrical he did was replace the panel.
Yep.
He told the board he was going to replace all the electrical, because I told them at the board when we went, I had an electrician come, and the electrician said you can fish the lines through the wall and do that while the tenants are there. It's a little hole in the wall, fish the lines out.
The board members
hook up the new ones,
still evicted them.
and still they got us out.
And within a very short time of them being evicted, we're already here.
Yeah.
Most times it takes closest to the year before an application could be heard, but we did put it forward as an expedited hearing, given the fact that Mr. Jewell, his case, he was living at his sister's house.
And
he
that
had
still
nowhere
took-
else to go.
Still took almost 2 months.
Yep, still took
To get
2
an
months.
emergency hearing.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So,
it's
ultimately we want these people, there's no fault on their part whatsoever.
No.
They're just simply a
Pawns
victim of
in the game,
circumstance.
The new tenants.
The
Yeah.
new tenants of this property, they're a victim of
Yeah.
circumstance as much as anybody else is, but
Yeah.
we want them to know that these people have the right to their home.
Right.
And he has impeded that ability by renting out these properties through
Yeah.
Cornerstone Properties.
exactly.
So we'd like
You
for
take
them to
pictures?
actually go and give their notice and vacate the property so that the tenants and residents can come back to their rightful homes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Thank you.
That would be nice.
I
Okay. Okay, well, I have this for you.
So essentially, you guys aided the landlord in renovicting these 4 tenants. Rented their unit after they gave the first right of refusal.
Oh, you guys were on the TV?
Yeah, we're the same ones,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
We didn't help them.
you did help
You
them.
did. I told the guy from Cornerstone Property, all 4 apartments have the right of first refusal.
Robert
He said to
Jewell.
me, I'm aware.
And Robert
I said,
Jewell had an
okay.
interim order to not re-rent the unit.
Yes.
You guys didn't.
We just did what the landlord expected us to do.
How's the person
I
you are
personally
representing?
did not rent those properties out.
All the guys.
Okay.
But I
That's
mean,
good.
here's the thing: is that we have 4
I know, I
persons.
saw you on TV.
Yeah, well,
I
they're
know.
all
So,
persons of
and I
disability.
have no home now.
I know. It's not the only building.
It's a problem.
It is a problem.
And landlords need to stop.
Well, and companies,
You know.
unfortunately, and please just
You're
liberally
gonna stop.
speaking.
It's gonna stop capitalism.
Well,
Yeah, but
That's
you know
what it's
what,
all
when
about.
that's a law.
Oh, I
You know,
know.
the right of first
capitalism
refusal.
doesn't
He went to
supersede
court.
people's rights to a home.
It's true.
He went to court and asked for us to leave, and we gave right of first refusal. We told him, we're
Yeah.
coming back. He said, okay. I wasn't even gone 2 months and he rented my apartment.
The
See,
things he
it's on
claimed
there.
he was going to do and got the renoviction done on, completely false. He never did any of those. He didn't take out any walls. He didn't take out any electrical.
No.
Didn't put in all new electrical. You can't do that in the time frame that
All
he
new
did this.
plumbing, he said he was
I
gonna do.
do not know any of this.
Well,
I had nothing to do with that
This is your
building.
client.
No, he's not my client.
He's
Where we
Cornerstone
came on
client.
board, and that's where, after
So
we came on board, all the work was done.
Shocking.
I understand that part of it, but you are
No,
all
I never
aware.
left till
Don't add.
January,
Don't add.
I never left till the 31st.
Please.
I never left till the 31st of January. So that is a lie.
Okay, listen.
That's a
he's,
lie.
He's on the tech side of things. He's got nothing to do with what he's saying.
Well, no, he
Okay.
just said, when I left, when we took over, he said the work was all done. It's exactly what he said.
All right.
That is a bullshit
So,
lie.
I
I
understand.
lived there for 18
I've
years.
seen you shed tears on TV. I saw it. He goes, that's a lady from.
And they're not crocodile tears.
I-
You are
So,
facilitating it.
okay, thanks for the information. So if you can please leave the building now, that would be awesome.
You are who?
Sean,
Oh,
Doesn't matter who I am.
Sean, it's okay. They're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No,
Because you
he
don't want
wants
to hear
be
what
a
we have
heavy.
to say?
Oh, I know
He
what you
wants
have
to
to
be
say.
a
I'm not
heavy.
saying.
And it's
you're-
not
no, you're-
concerning to you.
No, no,
What
no.
you're
You're
saying
not.
is you
You're
don't
saying.
care.
No,
That's
I
right.
didn't say I didn't care.
Well,
I said you're saying we facilitated
You
it.
did.
We did not.
you did.
No,
You
you're
listed the
not.
Okay,
properties.
so we're just having an
How
argument
did,
now.
no,
Are
You
you-
listed the
Ig-
properties.
ignorance is
Ask
not
how
a
you did
defense.
not. Answer how you did
I'm
not.
following
up for a meeting.
Please.
Pardon? Sorry.
Ignorance is not a defense.
No, come on.
All we're doing-
So if you look up Cornerstone's website.
Yeah, right here.
And call the number on it.
Oh, then you never get back, so that's horseshit.
Leave a message.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's emails and everything
Hey,
that
let's do that.
nobody's
I'm
done
not
it.
arguing. There's-
The right of
Nobody's
first
replied.
refusal is a law. The right of first refusal is a law. A law was broken.
Pardon?
Do you guys understand a law was broken?
Yeah.
The right of first refusal is a law.
Guys, we got your message.
No, but do you understand this
Of
part
course we understand.
specifically? The
We-
right of first refusal is a law, and that was broken.
Yeah.
So now it's a civil action.
Yeah.
There you go.
And this company will be complicit. That's what we're
All right.
saying.
You've
We're
given us. You've given
we're
us
doing
the
you a
order.
Right,
favor.
rental housing enforcement.
The
has-
not, the not,
has-
no.
has
What
a,
he's saying, the not, the
Well, we
first,
got the
the
door.
first, the right to first
refusal.
is with the owner.
No, it's with the
The
law.
company
No.
is
I know it's with the law. I'm not saying it's not a law. I know.
He received all of them.
Okay, but that's not.
And, you
The
guys-
companies involved, they will be called to the
And that's fine.
LTV.
And that's fine. And the owner of the company will.
And that's
deal
what
with
we're
it.
here to tell you.
Interim order on unit number 4.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I'm in charge of maintenance. I'm in charge of maintenance. So, and I know you're gonna hear, oh, I'm in charge of this. I'm in charge. But that's the truth.
This
That's
is
the
what
truth.
we do, right?
No, but that's
Nobody
the truth.
knows anything.
No,
I'm just
I
this
didn't say
guy.
that. I said I'm in charge of maintenance. So I'm not involved with any rentals.
So what do you have to say to people who are homeless?
Kevin, give tenants their homes back. 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 Who are we? What do we want? Who are we?
Kevin, you know, living in this house.
Kevin, Monies, make people homeless.
Four people homeless because of that man.
4 people homeless. Stop Renovictions. Stop Renovictions. Stop Renovictions. Stop Renovictions.
What are you guys doing?
He's a landlord that
He's a
renovated
renovictor.
4 tenants who are now homeless.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. I had the order still with me. You could read it, but 7 pages.
What did he do?
He renovicted these 4 tenants from their home, claiming that there was renovations so severe that he needed them vacant to do it. They gave them their first right of refusal, and then he rented the units out for more than double the amount, leaving disabled persons homeless.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, thanks.
Yeah.